Let's talk about the benefits of semen retention, what you could expect from doing it for a short period of time versus a long period of time, how it's going to impact the way you communicate with other people, specifically women, and what you can actually achieve utilizing semen retention as a weapon in your arsenal. Hi, my name is Jesse Wolf. Welcome to the channel. If you're not aware, we talk about men's well-being, and we also talk about how to optimize yourself for the best performing version of yourself. And this discussion is particularly going to be about the semen retention benefits and what you can achieve with that. Before we do get into the conversation, make sure to join the Discord channel. And the only way to get access to the Discord channel is there is a link, but it's within my book. So I wrote a book called The Brain Reset. You can grab that in the link in the description, retentionreset.com, and you can get early access to our Discord channel, Discord community, where it's men's accountability. And yeah, I mean, it's just about talking about how men can optimize themselves. You self-sabotage yourself a lot, whereas, you're indulging in things that you shouldn't, probably doing too much of things that you shouldn't be doing. And in the conversation, we're gonna talk a little bit more about why you shouldn't do that and why you should actually do semen retention. Okay, so essentially, what we're going to be talking about is the benefits that you're going to get. And I'm just going to cut to the chase here. So the first benefit you'll encounter is, your brain fog is gone. So normally you have a lot of brain fog and you're having a hard time having conversations with other people, or you feel nervous, you feel anxious, you feel like you are not worthy enough, or you have like a low self-esteem. All of these things really stem from ejaculation and too much stimulation. If you burn out your dopamine receptors, you put yourself in a numb state where you're not actually feeling things the way you should, and you're not communicating the way you can, and you get to a point where you're not fully optimized to be out in the public eye and to communicate with women with the opposite sex. So when you're doing semen retention for the first week, you start to feel the benefits. That's 7 days, because you have a spike in your testosterone. You go from 500 to 900, and when you're at around 800, 900, depending on what your spike is, I highly recommend going to the doctor to get your testosterone measured, because that way you understand how much testosterone you have overall. You should be around the 800-900. Anyways, excuse me. So as we talk about the benefits here, a lot of you guys struggle with talking to women, or you just don't understand women. So I think that this is one of the biggest benefits, is just understanding the psychology of women, understanding how to communicate with women, understanding how to read the emotions of a woman. I think that these are key in our society, because at the end of the day, there's no such thing as you going out and not seeing women, right? They're all around the corner everywhere you go. You cannot avoid them. So you have to, as a man, you need to know how to communicate with them. And semen retention absolutely increases your ability to have that conversation with women, and understanding how to have that deeper connection with women. Really, it's more so about having the they say that 90% of our communication is body language. And out of the two sexes, women are better at reading body language than men are. Men are not too much aware. We're, like me and you are not aware too much, unless you train like we do, of body language. Body language is instinctually read by women. Women understand body language a lot better. So when you're doing semen retention, you actually gain more awareness over time. I'm enjoying my Sprite. So you understand how to communicate with them better. And I think that's a big benefit. Biggest benefit is you just increase your social ability, your confidence goes up, and you're just more aware, like you have a sixth sense, like a spider sense. And that's the best way I could really describe it. And the reason why is because if you understand how energy and chi works, you increase your energy over time, and you can, to be quite fair, there is ways where you can naturally increase it, but there's also ways where you can increase it without doing it naturally. This is something that I talk about in my private community, and there's actually ways, like ancient ritualic ways where you can manufacturally obtain the results. As to doing it organically, there's two different ways, and that's the fascinating thing. After doing so much research, I found various different ways, and I cover some of these specific methods in my book that I just released. If you want to check that out, that's in the description. It also has access to my Discord channel. I didn't put my Discord channel out in the public because I just don't want the public accessing it. So if you want access to the private Discord channel, the link is in the book. In the last benefit, of course, that it's health-wise. It's exercise. You definitely get more reps in the gym. You get a crazy pump. Your testosterone rises, so that's a big plus. But aside from that, the benefits really are internal. Your conversation skills go up. They say that salesmen or salespeople are the highest paid people in the planet, and we're all selling ourselves in one way or the other. Believe it or not, if you go to a restaurant and you're ordering something, that's you selling that yourself. Well, that's actually a bad example. A good example would be an interview. Maybe if you're going to a job interview and you have to have a good conversation, you have to really sell yourself to the employer as to why you would be the best candidate. And I think that as a person that is utilizing your male assets, such as your semen or your chi or your testosterone, you're utilizing your male assets in your toolbox. I believe that semen retention is a great way to actually optimize and boost yourself as a man. And you see a lot of examples in this throughout history, like Muhammad Ali, Mike Tyson. You see Mark Zuckerberg. You see Elon Musk. All of these guys that have utilized semen retention in a way where they have benefited from it greatly because they understood it, and they use other rituals to actually achieve their incredible fortune. So with that said, make sure to subscribe, make sure to like the channel, like the video, and I'll see you on the next one. Have a good day. Take care.